live from historic Fenway Park in Boston. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Diego Padres and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go here at Fenway. And on the mound in this one, Tanner Houck. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit. Even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 plates horizontal and vertical.
Luis Arias leading things off and takes a strike. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Misses outside, and the count 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Rafaela makes the grab, 1 away. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Siggy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And the righty deals. Right through there for a strike.
With Tatis at the plate, we're looking at a player that is never going to be considered boring. He's an electric player that manages to make plays most players wouldn't consider trying. And he plays the game his own way. It's a big reason why he's considered such a fan favorite.
1 out, bases empty. And another ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off to 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Climbs in on that left side. And out of here. And the Padres take the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Here's Manny Machado now. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're just getting started here at the top of the first. Pitch misses there, and it's a 1-1. And now I'm missing low.
2 balls and 1 strike.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. 2 outs. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Padres get 1 in the inning with a solo blast. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Fenway, today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, yank out hitters, it's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first, so stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Darvish, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slurve, a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Strike 2.
Well, he's got ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The line of the pitch. That one lifted to left. Nabs it, and a quick out number 1. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup, put together by manager Alex Cora. Already trailing by a run in this one, they'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb, but yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Tyler O'Neill in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And another ball. That one misses. And now 3-0.
3-0.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Take your base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack this one either.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. That one almost got him. Can't find him here. That's 6 straight balls. Tua. And that misses as well. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Splits the plate, and the count is 3-1. The pitch. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Righty to the plate. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball of the year.
On the ground, could be 2. Off balance beat, there's 1. And that's 2. Nothing doing here this half. On to the second for Fenway Park. It's the Padres 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Back inside Fenway Park, second inning set to go. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Howe back to work. Right through there for a strike. Howe, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. That one is absolutely bell to. That's back. And that one hops the wall.
came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can work one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0 balls, 1 strike.
The shortstop takes the ball. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boo. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all. All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
At the belt and fires. Misses. It's a strikeout.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And ball 1. And the 1-0. Now he catches the corner for a strike. Man at second. Up the middle, Story. To third, tag, got him.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the blade on the ground, kill some runs while you're at it.
Here's Donovan Solano. And first offering is fouled off. Cronenworth off of first with 2 away. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals, swings and misses. 1-2.
1-2. Count.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires the first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Padres 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Back in Boston, bottom of the 2nd. Here's the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. The wind of the pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And the right-hander deals.
No, that missed.
Just missed.
Strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Foul ball there. Kicks and deals. Foul off again, and it remains 3-2. foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And he walked it. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter or 2 balls and no strikes, but now he needs to get some first strike against the new batter. He needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Tristan Casas in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Nobody out. Runner first. Story on the move. That's it for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Left-hand hitter waits. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The Red Sox down by a run, bottom half of inning number 2. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Outside. And the count's even at 2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Only 14 pitches this inning.
And the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Darvish checks on the runner. Story back and they tipped him off.
It's so rare with the pitcher is to be that quick and make an accurate throw to second base. It's just not a normal thing for him to do, but does a really nice job there of getting into that middle infielder and the tag being put on the runner. Nice pickoff right there.
1 down, base is empty. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Here, ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. On the ground, right side. Tosses the first. That's out number 3. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Padres 1 and the Red Sox nothing. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the power hitting catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And he deals. That pitch clips the outside corner. And it's 0-1.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just off the outside edge. And now it's even 1-1. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that skips into dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Bounce to the right side. And one away in the top of the 3rd. Luis Ariz stands in. Line out his first time. Fought off foul. comes a pitch. Ball one there. Wouldn't chase that time. Just missed.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And there's ball four.
Take a base.
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ripped to first. That's the tag on the minute to double play. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Padres 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for Boston, Willier. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give him one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And a good eye there. Now a screamer into the outfield. Tatis makes the grab, one down. Now a catcher up to hit, Connor Wong. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And a pitch. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Cedane Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Righty delivers. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Now the count 1-2 after the swing of the miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Padres leading by a run here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance of doing damage.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jaron Duran. Fly to left his first time. Just missed. And a pitch. Runner on the move. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The pitch.
chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Checks out to first, back safely. Ripped to short. They take the force out. That's the third out. Inning over. One left for the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. As we go to the top of the fourth, digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. Hit weakly on the ground. Profar is out.
Good sinker low in his zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here's Manny Machado. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And there's the strike. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Whips it across. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Deceptive slide right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Doubled his first time up. That misses, and it's 1-0. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Just missed.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Two out, space is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Fights it off, you'll see another. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout. Padres down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And we're back here at Fenway Park, ready to go. Bottom 4. And now here is Tyler O'Neill. The pitch. Crush. Left center field. This one's deep for Padres. That was blasted to the moon. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate and at bat.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run. He squared it out and knew it was gone.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's Devers at the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And Immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
It was exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that one almost got him. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Next offering is in the dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away. Left-hand batter waits. And another ball. So Devers will take his base. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Walked and stole a base his first time. That's smacked down a line to center. Drops into the glove. Now batting Tristan Casas. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And the pitch a little bit low. Ball 1. Ground left side, 6, 4, 3, it's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Solo blast ties it for Boston, all even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he was born in Aruba. Slider clips the zone. On the ground to the left. Sneaks through, base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. He's 0 for 1. Good swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. There's just no one there to knock it down. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go-ahead run on base. Donovan Solano, the next up for the Padres. And then this is off the outside edge. ball right side, could be two. Moves it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good bet.
Kyle Higashioka now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Tattooed and gone. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat move. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Late swing, foul to the left. One down, base is empty. Ripped into right field, base hit. Runner on at first with one gone. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's outside, ball one. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Tatis waits. Grounded to third, could be two. The throw to second is offline. First and second, one out. Now batting Jurickson for the fourth. He's already homered in this game. And there's a foul ball.
The order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one finds the corner. And strike two. Backed off the plate that time. Offering is down low. The Padres trying to break this one open. We're at the top of the fifth. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have shown patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on, one out. Stays alive. And the righty deals. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that'll get down for a hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Just a great at-bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you. No matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late, and he just caught it off and dropped it in there perfect. Now the bases loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Nick Pavetta gets handed the rock out of the pen.
At this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
One out, base is loaded. And now Manny Machado. Fastball for a strike. at third. Tatis at second. Profile over at first and one away. Here's a 1-2. Now 2 out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Righty to the plate. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Now they're going to first on the run. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So a 3-run shot for the Padres here. It's now 4-1. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Fenway Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now to the edge, Masataka Yoshida. The line of the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Next offer is in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit. And that's in the dirt.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Right-hander kicks, deals. Back down on strikes. One going here.
Just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner from that backwards kick right there. I think the hitter saw it on the way, coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Ray takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And that one in the air center field. Merrill puts it away, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox, and he's already singled in this game. And there's the ball. The Red Sox trailing by 3, last half of inning number 5. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. And the slider just misses. Even up.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's off the inside edge. But the count's full. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Higashioka makes the catch, and that is that. Offense held a check there. We're through 5. It's the Padres 4 and the Red Sox 1. Top 6. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. The line to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way so far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a cold ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Slapped foul. The punch out there. 2 out. Donovan Solano, the next up for the Padres.
Donovan Solano.
Off the mark there, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty close right there.
Two outs. That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Padres 4 and the Red Sox 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. So stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafael. The line and pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Red Sox need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Bogaerts with the throw to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
The Padres leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Not close for that one, and the count is 1-1. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. second. The tag out.
Hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Tyler O'Neill. He's already homered here in this one. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
He goes down looking. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're through 6 full. It's the Padres 4 and the Red Sox 1. Boston, we go to the top of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Pavetta back to work. That clips the inside corner for a strike. A little in front there as he swings through it. 0-2. Goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now the DH for the Padres, Luis Arias. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. One down, base is empty. And there's 2 away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. That one fouled off.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw from the warning track if he has to.
And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. And they add a run. It's 5-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with Statcast 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 1. One run across in the frame so far here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
1-2. Count.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball to dirt. Down to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. But the Padres add to the lead on a solo homer. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Fenway, set for the last half of the seventh. And here is Devers. The Red Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Pitch misses. Ball one. Bullpen action for the Padres.
Wow.
Jeremiah Estrada up and loosening in the pen. Moreau, the lefty, warming up as well. The 1-0. And a good eye there.
2 balls, no strikes.
Just missed.
3-0.
And the right-hander deals. And that's a strike.
Quick at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. A dive, nice stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole. And then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
Here's Trevor Story now. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. And strike two. That's outside. Now 1-2.
1-2.
This one chopped up the middle. Fires to first on the run.
Oh,
Save. And that was close.
Well, he did all he could in short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done. But good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. That does it for you, Darvish, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Adrian Moreau.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So, man aboard, Tristan Casas getting ready to hit. That one is blasted. Left field towards the monster. And it hits off the monster. Story on his way home. The relay to the plate. He's safe.
Gets him a little closer in this one. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up and went the other way for the knock.
And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. Towards right center, that's well struck. Takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. slices foul. With the tying run at the plate, near the bottom of the 7th. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Merrill sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tanks for third. Relay throw. And he's in there. A run scores. It's a 2-run game.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Jason Adams.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
And now the catcher comes up to him. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but we're not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
First pitch misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Outside. Well, that's ball 2.
You've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Tying run at the plate. And now 3-1.
3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. So now 2-1 and 2 outs.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. There's some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Still stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. That one finds the zone. 1-1.
Situation early, just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So 2 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Padres 5 and the Red Sox 3. We go to the 8th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado. The right-hander back to work. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Big swing and miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swinging.
Back-to-back profiles and back-to-back whips. And I'll tell you what, that's having a feel for what you can be to do with. And clearly, he wasn't picking up that breaking ball at all.
Merrill in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. In the air, right field. Abreu moving under it. Corrals it. Out number 2.
Lefties can definitely be a little pulled happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 8th. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tanner Scott.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So the lineup flips over. Jaron Durant digs in now, 1 for 3.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Not even close there. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Robert Suarez, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. The 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
This one high in the air to left center. Profar has a beat on it. Get out number 1 on the grab. And the play, Tyler O'Neill. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. Scott in his 6th season, 29 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2014. The next pitch misses, and 1-1. With chase that time. Foul off 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
1 down, base is empty. Got it by him for the play. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Devers at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Well, just do that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking at that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. When they're out, they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-1 lead.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. They're still down 5-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chris Martin.
Just trying to keep this one close here. This is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's going to be Jake Cronenworth.
The second base, Jake Cronenworth.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next off is in for a strike. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Popped up. Casas under this one. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
And here's the first baseman, Donovan Solano. And first offering is fouled off. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Durant going back and on the warning track. Not quite enough beyond that one.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Next for the Padres, Kyle Higashioka. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Blue.
Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Good eye on that spot. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swings here and blasts one left field. O'Neal reaching back towards the wall. And it bangs off the monster. The throw in.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out here.
Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Luis Arias. Just missed. And the 1-0. Foul ball. Higashioka at second with 2 down. Out to short. Slings it across, and that's the 3rd out. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Red Sox 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Robert Suarez.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Here's Trevor Story.
For the Red Sox, the shortstop,
Pitch. In there at the knees. Yeah, it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
That was straight queso right there.
And the pitch. Just off the outside edge. Gonna count 1 and 2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And here it comes. That one is upstairs.
2-2.
And he deals. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. That one drifts inside.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Oh, nice play. The throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mount.
last out for the Red Sox in this one. And now it's going to be Masataka Yoshida. They try to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Wow.
Two-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. Two outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2 count.
This could end it. Foul ball still, 1-2 count. Righty delivers. Lifted in the air, right center field. On the move. And that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. It makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres. 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors, they led 6 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs, 6 hits, with 1 error, they led 9 runners on base. Final ball, 3 hours and 7 minutes. We're joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.